Hi guys, it's Simon at Cars Capital Markets with the weekly review of Aussie dollar and pound yen. So as you know, I've not been around for the last couple of weeks. I've not been able to keep an eye on these as such for the reviews, but we're back into it now, so don't worry about it, we're here. So I'm going to start with Aussie dollar to start with. So as you know, very quickly on the monthly, we're still below this monthly trend line. We did test it once and we did come back down. We thought it was bearish. We're now waiting for a bit more confirmation at the moment, so we've popped into the weekly and so it's happening there. On the weekly chart, what you've got is this. You've got a key level at 77. As you can see here, price has not closed above 77 for quite some time now. So for this to be bullish, you're going to have a weekly close above 77.5. It must close above 77.5. And then you have to look on the daily for a retest to confirm the bullish move, this bullish move here on the daily to be a continuation. So at the moment, we're looking at I'm looking for a bearish move now to the downside. And again, where we're looking for that, it will probably be 717 again, purely because it's the range we're in right now. Also, RSI on the weekly is almost at 100. So that, for me, not to say it confirms it's going to be bearish, but obviously it's looking more towards the bearish side. So let's look at the daily very quickly. The daily itself has had a run up, it has. Strong bullish move first of all, and it's grinded higher and higher up to this point here. So I like this. It does look like a good short, but we haven't actually had the intraday trend change yet. And let me show you what I mean by that. Here is the 4-hour chart, and as you can see, up until this point here, it was still making higher highs, higher lows. It's only here where the first lower high could form, pop down, and we come back into it again. So what I'm looking for here, really, to give you some idea, is I'm looking for price to actually break down to around about this area here somewhere. What's that, 762, something like that. Then come back up to test the 4-hour 50, and then I'll be looking to get in short. And if that does happen at 765, something like that area there, then around about this area here somewhere, and we're looking to either get out at 75, or as we look at the weekly chart, 718, that down here, right down to the bottom again. So obviously it would be a play it by ear kind of trade, but it does go the general thesis of the we think it's going to continue being bearish. So now on to pound yen. Now obviously you know I took this trade many weeks ago now. I think it was the very start of February. Let me have a look what we've got here again. So we've got this bullish MACD divergence. Here's the low here. Here's the lower low. But here on here you've got a low and a higher low here. So it's bullish MACD still. We've popped up to the weekly level here. We came back down and we've tested 140. Like I said, I wanted to see. And actually had a nice pierce down. If you remember right a few videos back, it was 138. I was looking for a nice pierce below and close above again. I then took it, then come back down. I took a trade here on this actual weekly chart here at some point. I got in at 139.997. I did. So for me, it's still we're still bullish, but we are in a triangle at the moment between pretty much on the weekly 140 and this downward sloping trend line. For this to remain bullish, it has to close above 143 area. It has to close above, and that actually then allows these two candles here to say the bullish trend is then going to continue up. Hopefully, that's what we're looking for. So on the daily, what does that look like on the daily? Well, on the daily, I have these two trend lines which make a symmetrical triangle at the moment. So we've got higher lows and lower highs at the moment. So if we close above now to 143 area, that means you can close above here, which means you deny this swing here you have, and you've clearly broken out away from the downward sloping trend line, which is clearly what you need for a bullish move. Likewise, if we then come down lower and then come back to the backside test 140, I'd say that's starting to look bearish, and obviously to confirm the bearish move, you need to have a break and close below 138. Okay, that's what I'm looking for there. Intraday kind of says the same story as such. This is what I've got in my zone. This is the zone we had between 138.5 on the 4-hour chart and 140. This is the upward sloping trend line here, and this is what we're looking for here. So like I said, if you close above 142.5, 143 like that there, this is what happens. You defeat this bit here, this swing here on the 4-hour chart, and this is also a key level here on the intraday as well. So it lines up quite nicely, it does, with everything else. Hope you had a good weekend, and I will speak to you soon, guys. Thank you.